Hi everyone, my name is Grace and today I'm going to be walking through how to make salmon patties. So this recipe is awesome because it's lower in calories, high in protein, and high in omega-3 fats. So omega-3 fats are going to be heart healthy, brain protective, they're going to raise those good levels of cholesterol in your body, reduce inflammation, an all-around great thing to get in some healthy fats. So now I'm going to walk through everything that you need to create this dish. Okay, so for this recipe, you're going to need half of an onion, one garlic clove. We're only going to need half of this red bell pepper, 1 cup of whole wheat breadcrumbs, 3 tablespoons of low-fat Greek yogurt or regular yogurt, 2 eggs. This is 16 ounces of canned salmon, so about 3 of those small cans. We're going to do a little bit of Worcestershire, fresh parsley, and then we're going to season this all with salt and pepper. So for this recipe, I'm using boneless, skinless salmon. If you have bone-in salmon or you bought that instead, that's totally okay. I'm going to walk you through how to do it. So you're going to want to, it's going to come with the spinal column in it. So you're going to want to just hold that up and then flake off the bits of salmon. You can keep the little bones in there if you don't mind them. They'll just disintegrate in the dish and you won't even be able to taste them. A good advantage to getting bone-in salmon, aside from it being a little bit more cost effective, is you're going to get a little bit more calcium just from all the bones that are in there. Okay, so our first step is we're going to chop all these veggies. Okay, so now we're going to chop half of our red bell pepper, and for this I just take out the seeds, and I usually will run this under a sink of cold water just to get all those seeds out. Alright, so we've got our half an onion and our half a red bell pepper, and we are going to start cooking those over medium-high heat. While we've got our bell pepper and onion going, we're going to chop 1 clove of garlic. So for this I like to take my blade and smash it, and that gets this peel right off. So after the garlic and the bell pepper have been going for about 7 to 9 minutes, we'll go ahead and add in our garlic and just cook it for about 2 minutes. Alright, so I've got my garlic and my onion in the skillet. That's just going to cook for a few more minutes. And now we're going to go on to chopping our parsley. Okay, now we're going to assemble everything together. So I've got my 16 ounces of canned tuna, 1 cup of whole wheat breadcrumbs, and we used whole wheat in this recipe just to give you a little bit more whole grains and fiber, but if you have regular breadcrumbs as well, that works fine. 1/4 of a cup of parsley, 3 tablespoons of Greek yogurt, and then these are 2 eggs that we're going to beat up a little bit first. Add those in. 1 teaspoon of Worcestershire. And then these are our sauteed veggies. All right, so we're just gonna mix that all up. Okay, so now we're going to shape the salmon patties, and we want them to be about 2 inches wide and 1/2 inch thick. Okay, so now that all of our salmon patties are formed into the shape that we want, we're going to go over to a clean skillet over medium-high heat, put a little oil in there, and then start cooking them about 3 to 4 minutes or just until browned on both sides. Well, thank you everyone for following along as I made the Kendall Reagan Nutrition Center salmon patty recipe. I hope that you all enjoy it and make it at home.